Chat, chat, chat. Welcome back to yet another episode of the delightful podcast. Before I get started, it has been a very, very, very long time since I've made another podcast episode. Life really had been jumping me. Life has been jumping me for a while now. But, I just knew I wanted to come back, and I wanted to come back when I actually had something to talk about. Now, if you guys remember, a couple months ago, I dropped a podcast episode called This Is For You, where I addressed, my problems with certain people. And today I am dropping This Is For You too. Simply because I just really realized over my break that there is a lot of people that really try to play me like I'm some type of goofy, like I'm just some type of fool. And it really, really kind of is starting to kind of piss me off. So, as a lot of you guys know, I have not been in a relationship in a long time. Of course, I've been kidding with the podcast. Y'all have known that. And I'm not going to lie. Last year, I was talking to somebody who I had actually really, really liked. And, a situation had happened between us. And, I thought the situation had brought us closer together. But as I can see now that I was wrong. To this day, even though we had talked and all this stuff, I don't even know if that person really even liked me for real. Because let me explain. So, we've been talking. She was kicking it in my apartment, and she ended up leaving. She ended up moving. And it was kind of a slap in the face because I'm like, dang, I thought we was cool. I thought we was on I thought we was going to date and all this stuff. And then you just up and move. And anyway, so still to this day, because like I said, the situation that happened between us two, I felt like it created some type of bond between us. So she had moved back, and I ended up talking, trying to talk to her. And it just seems like now everything's just kind of one-sided. And here's my issue. It was a message that I had received that had said, she doesn't want to date right now, but, she likes me, and, we can just be friends for now or whatever. And I was like, okay, cool. My thing is today, I had went to, I'm not going to go all in detail, but I went somewhere and she was there. And she just blatantly kind of ran off, like, I don't want to be seen. And here's my issue with that. My issue with that is, if you genuinely don't want to even be friends with me or even want to talk to me or whatever, just say that, bro. Like, don't sit here and sell these false hopes that, oh, well, I don't want to date right now, but we can be friends until I'm ready. So I'm under the assumption that, okay, we can be cool until, the time comes. But then it was like she said that, and then I didn't hear anything else. And that was like 2 weeks ago. So the thing is, my thing about this particular situation is just simply that, just tell me how you feel. You know what I'm saying? You getting my hopes up pretty much. Just, and you're lying. Like, and the thing is, why lie to me? You have no reason to lie to me. You know what I'm saying? So that was just something that really kind of bothered me, because I'm just like, and then like I said, I'm not the one to brag, but I did do, I when she needed help, I tried my hardest to help her, because I genuinely felt something for her. And it's just like, all that was kind of like, I feel like it wasn't appreciated. I feel like it was just like, oh, well, it's cool. You did what you did or whatever. Now, I'm not saying I was expecting anything in return, but I'm just saying the way that you act. Like, you brought up us being friends. I didn't. And then it's like, I don't hear anything else from you. It's like you gave me that satisfaction of like, oh, yeah, we can at least be friends. Okay, cool. That's fine. But then it's like, I'm not about to keep blowing people up. That's another thing that I'm not about to keep blowing people up. I'm not going to keep letting people play with me. I'm not going to keep letting people lie to me. I'm just to the point in my life now where I'm just like, what's the point? I'm 23 years old, and it's like, I don't have time for games anymore. I don't have time. Like, if you don't want to be a part of my life, that's fine. My life's going to go on, whether you stay in or stay out. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. And what bothers me is that I had tried for so long, even after me and her had stopped talking. And it's like, probably for like months. But then the thing is, it took you months to say, well, I just want to be friends, when you could have just said that from the get-go instead of making me look stupid. I don't know. I just come to the realization now is that like relationships in this generation just, or at least for me, it's just not going to happen. I'm not about to keep spilling my feelings out to people just for it to seem to be a waste of fucking time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even worth that anymore. It's not worth, I'm not even going to say fighting, because I wasn't necessarily fighting for anything, but it was just like, it's not worth it anymore. Like, I'm tired of one-sided feelings for people. I'm tired of all this other shit. I'm just tired, chat. So, but yeah, that's my very first situation. The second situation I want to address is me looking out for certain people. Now, actually, before I even get into that, let me address something so there's no confusion. My original podcast episode was supposed to be no more Mr.Nice guy, but how I discuss how I'm no longer being nice. But then a situation from today happened, which just made me realize that I needed to do a part 2 of This Is For You. And, I just wanted to clear that up before. Now, like, well, this motherfucker said he was going to release this podcast episode, but then he actually released another podcast episode. Anyway, but back to what I was saying. So there's a situation at a function that I was at where somebody who I was cool with was in a messed up situation that I thought that I would have felt bad if I wouldn't have helped. And so I'm trying my hardest to help this person out. I don't want to tell their business or anything, but I was trying my hardest to make sure that this person was cool, this person was okay, this person was not in any harm's way, because people were trying to take advantage of this person. And I can't even enjoy the function because I'm so busy focused, which is not a big deal, but I'm just saying it just shows you how much that I care. So I'm helping this person, make sure they're good, make sure they're straight. And then it gets to a point where this person leaves and I don't have eyes on this person anymore. So I start calling like, hey, you good? Whatever. And she starts hanging up on me. And I'm like, okay. Because my thing is, I want to make sure that the person who was trying to take advantage of her in the party, she didn't leave with, because she was just so out of it that I don't even know if she really knew what was going on. So, I would have felt bad if something would have happened to her, pretty much. So I had tried everything in my power to make sure she was good. So anyways, my lift tech came. And when my lift came, I didn't have enough time to really be like, okay, well, let me make sure she's good before I go. So I'm calling. She answers, but she's hanging up. So I'm like, is somebody telling her to hang up on me, or is she just hanging up on me? So then this person who I've been cool with for over a year now is like, stop fucking calling me, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just kind of lost because I'm like, hold on, ma'am. Usually, and I'm not trying to be funny, I'm pretty sure all these other dudes that's at this function ain't asking you if you're okay. All these other dudes here, I'm trying to take advantage of you. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who's probably asked if you're okay. And then you're going to have the audacity to tell me to stop fucking calling you. And all I'm trying to do, I'm not trying to ask for anything. I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just trying to make sure that you're okay and you're safe. You're in a safe spot, environment, whatever. So that just kind of really threw me off, because it's like the way I was raised, and I am being like the way I was raised. It's just the fact that I have a little sister. And if my little sister was out somewhere, I would want somebody to make sure that she was okay. So I'm making sure that somebody else's little sister, somebody else's daughter, somebody else's granddaughter, that they're okay. Because if my sibling was out there, or if my daughter was out there, I would want somebody. If something didn't look right with her, I would want somebody to make sure that she's okay too. And plus, I know how weird niggas are nowadays. Like, I know how weird some of these niggas are. And like, I don't know. So it was like, I don't know. And I just didn't want, I didn't want it to have that on my conscience. Like, bruh, I'm trying my hardest to, make sure the person's okay. And it's like, even like the next morning, I'm still like, bro, are you okay? Are you good? Like, where are you at? Are you alive? Like, blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, I don't know. It's like when you try to be nice and then it's a slap in the face, but then the motherfucker is nice to people who was trying to take advantage of them. It's just kind of like stupid to me. I don't get it. I really, really don't get it. And another thing I don't really understand is, I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I'm not saying I'm a perfect person, but I can tell you one thing: I was raised correctly, and it's just like, it just seems like people respect people more that are disrespectful and rude, and I just don't understand it. People have more respect for motherfuckers that ain't shit, but then wonder why shit always happening to them. I don't get that. And as fucked up as that might sound, I really don't give a shit right now. So the thing is, like, y'all be wanting something and be looking for it in the wrong motherfucker, but then the motherfucker that's trying to give you what you want, you ain't fucking with them. I don't understand that. I really, really, really don't. But one thing I do understand is that it's no more Mr. Nice Guy, chat. For years and years and years and years, relationships, friendships, just any type of ship at all, I have always tried to be as nice as I can, as nice as the person that I was raised to be. But now it's just kind of like, it's been a slap in the face. Like I said, I'm 23. I'm grown now. I'm not finna keep on, respecting people that don't respect me, or keep doing shit for people that, don't really care too much about me. I've been nothing but disrespected, and that's like in multiple ways. People telling me one thing but doing another. People treating me like shit. Like, I've been disrespected for so long that I'm just done. I'm done. I'm good. I'm tired. I'm done. I just don't understand that it's like, the little bit that I have kind of like stopped being as nice. Now, all of a sudden, for years, people never noticed how nice I was. But now that I'm starting to be an asshole, and now all of a sudden everybody notices that. Why are you acting like this? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? I'm doing this shit because for years, I was putting people before myself. I was doing shit that made other people happy. I was doing shit that benefited other people. And it's just like, when I was doing that, it was a slap in the face. So I'm getting to the point now where I'm like, why keep doing that if it's just going to end up in the same result? I'm going to end up with my feelings hurt in the end. I'm going to end up looking dumb in the end. I'm going to end up mad in the end. What's the point? I'm done with that. If you ain't talking to me no more, starting today, if we ain't texted, fuck you. I don't want to talk. I ain't finna force no conversation from nobody. And that goes for any fucking body. I'm not forcing no conversation out of nobody. If I've texted you and you ain't responded, or we ain't talked in months, fuck you. Honestly. Dead ass serious. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck. Don't text me when you need no shit. Don't text me asking me for no shit. Leave me the fuck alone. Because I'm done. I'm to that point. So, for everybody who I used to check up on and all that shit, and you're just like, oh, I'm good, and then that's it. It wasn't no reciprocate of how are you doing? Fuck you. Honestly, I'm not wishing nothing bad on nobody. It's just, I'm not finna keep checking up on people. I'm not finna keep texting first. I'm not finna keep, going out of my way to make sure that certain motherfuckers are good. I'm done. So simple. So simple, so easy, chat. Y'all have pushed me to my limit. A person can only take so much. And I have been pushed to the limit of this, the limit of basically going out of the person I was raised to be. I was raised to be a respectable young man, a respectable adult, a respectable kid when I was around that age. And I have been all the way up till now. Within this generation and how fucked up people are, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm done talking to a whole bunch of people. I'm done letting motherfuckers talk to me or treat me any kind of way. I'm done. I quite frankly don't give a shit anymore. I really, really don't. I can't. I've been thinking about this for so long because it hurts that I have to come to this conclusion, but it's also like, if I don't, how many more people are going to take advantage of me? You know what I'm saying? In relationships I've been in, every girl took advantage of me because she knew who I was. She knew who I was raised to be. She knew what type of person I was. Friendships, like any friendship I had that ended, didn't have shit to do with me. Honestly. Anything. All the shit the fucked up shit that's happened in my life. I don't got nobody to talk to about how I be feeling or how I'm feeling right now. No, because I'm too busy checking up on everybody else. And I'm done with that. I used to basically get rid of my problems by talking to people and helping them with their problems. It was like a PEMDAS type of thing. I'm helping somebody else so I can distract myself from what I got going on. And I shouldn't have to keep doing that. I shouldn't have to keep going throughout without, and I'm to the point now, it's just like, I don't know, chat. And then the crazy thing is, I made a podcast episode, and I don't know how long, and I hate the fact how it had to come back like this, but it's just like, I don't know where else to really say it at. I don't know where else to really push the message that I'm done. You know what I mean? I don't really see no reason to keep doing this, Mr. Nice Guy shit. Because it's like, in this generation, being Mr. Nice Guy gets you nowhere. And that's the thing, too. I don't want y'all to think that he's like, oh, well, listen to what he said. He's basically saying that he's going to be an asshole because people respect assholes more. No. I'm saying that I don't care anymore. I'm to the point where I don't care if you check on me. I don't care if I check on you. I don't care if nobody ever talks to me again, honestly. I'm just to that point now where I'm just not forcing anything with anybody. I'm not changing my ways because I'm thinking it's going to get more people to talk to me. It's going to get more people to like me. I don't give a fuck. I'm just letting you guys know that don't hit me up when I'm not hitting you up asking if you're okay. When for years I was texting you randomly and making sure you was good. I'm not finna keep doing that. And don't think that because I had interest in you and was showing you, that I had interest in you, that I'm going to keep doing that, because I'm not. Why would I keep showing it? Well, let me go back to the first one. Why would I keep showing interest in somebody who ain't showing interest in me? I'm done with that. I'm done feeling stupid. I'm done getting my feelings hurt. I'm done. I'm fucking done. So, like I said, chat, as much as I hate to say it, and I mean, I liked being there for people. I liked, being that person that somebody could talk to. But then I just had to realize that, who did I really have to talk to? You know what I mean? Who was checking on me? Who was really asking if I was good? You know what I'm saying? So like I said, chat, for the people that I discussed in the beginning, this is for you. And as unfortunate as it is to say, there's no more Mr. Nice Guy.